One lap at absolute maximum pace, 10/10ths, all the energy going into it. This is not a race lap. This is probably 2 seconds quicker than what you'd see in a race lap. So it's a tough way to do it, Marty.
Well, and Hinch, a little more ammunition for your fight with Townsend there. We always see a driver come from the back to the front here, and having that extra set of reds, I think that's going to be a huge dividend tomorrow. And that's the first thing Alexander Rossi pointed out to me. Yeah, they start way in the back in 16th, but that extra set of sticker reds could be huge on that outlap. And how important are outlaps here at Hinch? They're going to be vital when you leave pit road tomorrow.
I mean, you heard Colton Herta say it. Even though we've got the long straightaways here, it's still a tough track to get passes done on. And so that pit cycle is going to be everything. So if I'm Scott McLaughlin starting in 11th, Graham Rahal starting in 12th, both of those guys having to use that second set of reds, I'm worried about the Colton Hertas, the Takuma Satos, the Alexander Rossis that are right behind me, but have that extra sticker set. That's going to come into play late in that second red stint for sure.
And here's the other key decision, Diff. What tire do you start on for tomorrow? Right. Last year it was VK on the blacks, and then he went red all the way out. That was the winning strategy. So a lot to get sorted out tire-wise for tomorrow as Pato O'Ward P1 for now on the used reds.
And only 3.5 minutes left. Talking about pit cycle, it was his in-lap that gave him so much of an advantage at Barber, where he caught Rinus VK. That allowed them to leave the pits together, and he pounced on that outlap in turn 5 at Barber Motorsports Park a couple of weeks ago to grab that victory. So that was huge. So here we go. Everyone's coming back in for a little reset. Quick reminder, we'll be with you 3 p.m. tomorrow on network television for the GMR Grand Prix of Indianapolis. Can you imagine if O'Ward follows up with that victory with a pole position here? That's a massive momentum swing.
Huge result right now for the McLaren guys, but I'm looking at Joseph Newgarden, guys. He hasn't gone out yet, hasn't set a time. It looks like he's just going to do one run and save that second set of reds. He's not going to put it through another punishing lap, and that could be a very key strategic decision today that pays dividends tomorrow.
Let's not forget about the other ongoing storyline, and that is it involves the number 12 Verizon 5G Chevy of Will Power. You know how drivers, you drivers say, oh, records are records, and I don't really look at the numbers. This guy doesn't say that. He wants to be the best pole winner in the history of this sport. He's got 63 at the moment. We spoke to Mario Andretti before. Mario's just a little further down pit lane. Mario owns that record with 67, and Will wants it. So, and he knows that he's in the latter stages of his career.
I asked Will about this in the preseason at the media days, and I seem to distinctly recall that his reaction when I said, would you rather have another Indy 500 win, Indycar championship, or beat Mario Andretti for all-time poles? His face lit up the best at this statistic right here. So
he wants it.
And there's some, you know, we raced against this guy a lot of years. His really special talent is getting this lap on the used set of reds. There's a lot of times where Will's not quickest in Q1, not quickest in Q2 when you're running on sticker reds, but when these tires are used and you've got to find still that little bit on a tire that's not perfect, that's where he is so spectacular, and it's going to be awesome to see what he can do here. So close, but it's a little bit behind the McLaren guys.
Hey, Hinch, you made the comment about Joseph Newgarden waiting, sitting here on the used set of reds. Well, Alex Palou and his race team went out on the primaries, the used primaries, put in a banker lap. Now they're out on the softer red tires, and they're not going to use the second set. They're going to save that for tomorrow. So I think a lot of teams are thinking about race strategy. Meanwhile, the McLaren teams, they're going to use both sets of reds in this session. O'Ward's already made one run. Rosenquist has made one run. They're on the second run now. Which strategy will work? We'll find out, Diff.
And less than a minute to go. 35 seconds left. Look at this guy hustle this American Legion Honda. Alex Palou has been brilliant today.
Took a fistful of that final apex curb, and I was impressed with how the car rode the curb so well.
Very close. Joseph Newgarden, 2/100ths of a second off.
It's Pato O'Ward. He's in with a chance. He's really close as well. How about Connor Daly in the green? Connor Daly's only got a couple more corners and might just get Palou.
Will this Bitnile Chevrolet steal the show? 7/100ths of a second. It's super tight. Connor Daly goes P3.
Still super impressive. Will Power now, like you talked about, last one on track. And this is the magic. Can he extract, can he find the grip where others can't out of these used reds?
And this is the part of the track where it's so tough to keep your pace up because the tires are worn, but the demands on the tires are so high, but he's got a nice little buffer.
Hustling it.
Losing a bit of time.
This is going to be close. Will Power to the line. Does he grab the pole position? You betcha he does.
Bam.
Will Power at the last opportunity slams in another career pole.
You won, my friend.
One closer to Mario Andretti's
Yes,
record,
you won,
boys.
man.
How
You
about
won.
that? And you're going to see a big reaction from this man when he gets out of this Verizon 5G Chevy. That is huge. Career pole number 64. He's now just 3 away from the great Mario Andretti.
And lesson to all of us, trust the data.
Yeah.
Right? The data is undeniable with Will Power at this racetrack.
This is his 6th pole here, and he has won 4 of those races. 5 previous poles, he's won 4 of them from pole. He's got another win that he wasn't on pole, but 4 of his 5 wins have come from starting on the point, and that's where he's going to be tomorrow.
Oh, I saw that lady when we were in the pits before. She's got that huge Will Power head.
She was here for the Indy Open test.
She was, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, your man got the pole position. The NTT P1 award goes to Will Power, and we have had 5 different pole sitters from 5 qualifying sessions.
I mean, I don't want to say Dylan and I called that one, but we
you did.
super
But you
called that one.
You know, Will has shown a different side to him this year by being more composed, more calm. We've spoken about it a lot, not sweating the small stuff. I think you're going to see genuine excitement and relief and just joy when he gets out of the car. You saw the fist pump already through the aero screen. That one's going to mean a lot.
You talk about the stats, Townsend. Let's look at his race stats. Now that we know how qualifying turned out, Will Power has led 341 laps at this racetrack. All other active drivers combined have 468 race laps. Great little stat from Russ Thompson there. That is absolutely staggering. This is Will Power's house.